Okay, I'm going to show you how to highlight. I've based my pear with yellow oxide, and I have shaded it with raw sienna, burnt umber, and a little bit of quinacridone gold. Going to hit this with the dryer real quick. So I don't have any smearing. And then I'm going to put extender on, and I'm going to really work that in. I don't want it to be swimming on there, just barely enough for a sheen, just barely enough that you can see it on there. Okay, then I'm going to build up my highlights. I'm going to start by putting another of the coat of the base coat on, just right here in the center where I want my highlights. Okay, and then very important, I'm going to wipe it out of my brush, smooth these edges over here, just kind of pounce them, smooth them in, wipe my brush, and then I'm going to add, let's see, I'm going to mix a highlight. I'm going to start with the base coat. I'm going to add a little of warm white into it. I'm going to put some Hansa yellow in just to keep it bright. Okay. Now I'm going to lay this down, just kind of pat it down in the center of where I want my highlight to be. And then, very important, wipe the excess paint out of your brush. Start just patting in these edges. And if you start to figure out that you're just moving the paint around, wipe your brush again. Okay. Now, if you feel like you're not getting that edge blended in, then just come back with the base coat again and put that on there and blend those together. I'm also getting into my shade color, so let me work with that too, right here. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take this same highlight that I made, and I'm going to add some more warm white to it to bring it up a little lighter. Touch of the Hansa yellow to keep it bright. And I'm going to lay this down in the center of my highlight area in a much smaller area. Wipe off the excess brush out of the paint out of my brush, and then pat blend those edges. Okay, let's go one more time. Add some white. I'm using warm white in this instance. Pat it in a smaller area. Wipe the excess off the brush. And if you get it into an area where you don't want it, go back to that previous highlight color and work it through. Got a little thingy fell down there. I'm gonna put a little base right here. Kind of keep getting over there into that, don't I? But it's not hard to correct. Alright, we're going to go one more time into the center. This time I'm just going to use warm white. Smaller area, pat it. And that's how we pyramid our highlights. Now I got into that pretty badly, so let's do another one. Base coat, my bright yellow, Hansa yellow, and warm white. Just going to put it on there, wipe it clean. It's very important that you keep this brush wiped clean. I'm thinking I went too light with that one to begin with, so let's just do some base coat. Alright, let's go back to that highlight color. Okay, and we're going to make it just a little lighter each time. And put it down in a smaller area. Work the edges. And for my last highlight and smallest highlight, I'm just going to put, oh, that's way too much, a little bit of warm white and blend that out. That's how you get your highlights.